Well, hey there, friends. Debbie with Debbie Gets Crafty. We are at the last part of our DP Big Butts 24 painting. Please don't mind this part. I went to write DP Big Butts 24 and it didn't come out right. I forgot the DP part, so we are going to cover that up. With a little tape. There we go. And this way you won't even know that it's there. So, as I was saying, we are at the very end of this painting. As you can tell, I have just this area right here. It's the question mark, which is the number 24 in our color palette. And I'm just folding my tape over to get it ready for the next time I need to use it. There we go. Okay. And so let's get started. I can't believe we're almost to the end. This has been such a fun painting. And I know the last time that you saw this, there wasn't as much done, but I told you I was going to work on it off camera. We're getting near the end of the month, so I really did need to get this done. And so I just, I told you I was going to work on it during my off-camera time, and I did. And it really has come out so nice. It's been a lot of fun to work on. I tell you, it's been really just an easy project. I couldn't be more happy about it. Honestly. It's just really been that fun. Not too much as far as trash goes. I don't keep my trash to show anybody. I just throw it away as it happens. But not too much to talk about at all. Canvas has been great. Nothing wrong with the canvas. No fraying, no nothing. It's just been a pleasure to work on. The stick has been wonderful. So no complaints here, and it's just been a lot of fun. Very easy to get going and to progress along. Spots where there's color blocking, spots where there's confetti, but it is a nice healthy mixture of both. So there's a little of everything for everybody. I'm not super big on confetti, and there was a little tiny bit of it, but not much. Very manageable. I'm actually kind of sad that it's almost done, because it's been such a fun painting. But all good things, my friends, must come to an end. I will, after we're done, I'll show you what the finished product looks like, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of, not a little bit, I'm just going to give you a sneak peek as to what I will be working on next month. And I will be doing a kitting up video this coming weekend for it. And I'll probably just start to work more on my Together at Christmas until the end of the month. And then once February hits, we'll start up with our event that we'll be working on, and I'll tell you about that in a few minutes once we're done here. One event at a time, you know what I mean? That's all I can handle. But this has been really fun. It's been a lot of fun to work on. I keep saying that the one in the pink reminds me of Judy, my twin sister Judy from All Fired Up Crafting Lounge, and the one in the purple reminds me of myself. Oops, sorry about that, friends. I don't have this taped down or anything, so bear with me. But yeah, it reminds me of my twin sister Judy and I. My gosh, I remember, thinking about the bathing suits and stuff. Judy and I, when we were little, our parents had a pool in our backyard. They put a pool up. Beautiful pool. I mean, that thing sparkled. It was so beautiful. And we got many, many, many hours of fun in that pool. And, but when they first put it up, my twin sister and I did not know how to swim. We just didn't know how to swim. And my dad said, now that the pool is up, you're going to learn how to swim. And he pretty much gave it to us this way. He said, you're going to teach yourself how to swim. You're going to swim, or this pool comes down this weekend. Well, I'll tell you something. Judy and I paddled and practiced until we just were exhausted. But I'll tell you something. By that weekend, we knew how to swim. We knew how to swim, and we knew how to swim underwater. And once we learned how to swim underwater, there was no stopping us. I mean, Judy and I spent more time underwater than we did above water. It was just, that easy. And I cannot stress enough, friends. It's the middle of winter here in Tennessee, so talking about swimming is laughable. But friends, if you have children, grandchildren, please see about getting them into the local YMCA or something, some kind of program to teach them how to swim. Please, especially if you have a pool or access to any type of a pool, please teach them as young as you can on swimming safety. Honestly, it could save their lives. Every year we see on the news where some of these poor kids have succumbed to drowning because they didn't know how to swim. And there's many programs out there, a lot of free programs. You just have to do the legwork and look for them. And you can get your child into a local swim program and possibly, quite frankly, save their lives. And turn, something that could be tragic around and literally save their lives. If you don't know how to swim yourself, look into, there's free classes for you to learn how to swim too, and there's no shame in that. Safety first. Absolutely safety first. But I remember many a summer day, Judy and I would get up early, and of course we had to have breakfast, and then after we had breakfast we had to wait a half an hour, and then we could go get our swimsuits on and go swimming. We'd spend all morning out in the pool until it was time for lunch. Then we'd take our little waterlogged selves out of the pool, and Mom would bring us lunch down to our little picnic table, and we'd have a nice little lunch outside. But then we had to wait a half an hour, and then we would hop back into that pool and swim and have fun until it was dinner time, and then got back into the pool until it was dark, and sometimes even when it was dark. So much fun. So much fun. The pool took up a lot of the yard. We had a nice sized yard, but when we got the pool put in, the only time my dad needed help installing that pool was the day the physical part happened with the pool. Up until then, clearing the ground, leveling the ground. He did have some help, I think, leveling the ground, but he made once we got the pool installed, he put gravel all around the outer edge of the pool, and put this decorative I don't even know what it's called, like a decorative, I don't know, edging around it with this gravel. It was really pretty. Really super pretty. And it was white gravel. It was really nice. With this blue pool. But I remember my dad saying, you learn how to swim by the weekend or else this pool comes down as fast as it went up. You didn't have to tell us twice. We did our best. And we learned. We actually taught ourselves. We did that doggy paddle like our lives depended on it. And it did. It could have. You never know. But a lot of fun. So when I see this picture, it reminds me of my twin sister and myself and the good times that we had in that pool. We used to have pool parties. Friends would sleep over during the summertime. I mean, we had friends that spent days and days and days with us. And my parents always knew where we were. We were right in the pool. Never had to worry about us going too far during the summertime. It was our little backyard oasis. And man, the weekend that pool went up, boy did we have a party. My parents threw almost like a pool raising party. It was so fun for the folks that had helped us out to set the pool up. And man, oh man, we had a barbecue. It was just so much fun. Lots of good times in that pool. Oh my gosh, I remember one day we had gone out to our friend's house that lived just not too far away, less than a mile probably. And this was back in the 70s, so, you know, it was about a mile away or so, maybe a little over a mile. And, you know, back then, people drank, people drove. Please don't come after me in the comments. It happened. It was the 70s. And so we got home from our parents' friend's house. You know, our parents, they had a barbecue there. And so my parents and Judy and I, one of our other siblings, went. And Dad got home and he had a few at this party. And he went out on the back deck near the pool. I think he was going to put chlorine in it. He was going to put a scoop full of chlorine in it or something like that. We're all upstairs getting dressed for bed. All of a sudden we hear splash, and he's laughing his butt off. Well, evidently he went to throw the little floating thing with the chlorine in it in the pool, and I guess he forgot to let go because he ended up in the pool, fully dressed, laughing his butt off. Oh my gosh. We all run downstairs and he's laughing and just walking around, floating around. He said, the pool's nice tonight. But there were a lot of good times in that pool. My mom used to put on her bathing suit. She called it her Esther Williams. Esther Williams was an old-time movie actress who was known for her swimming. And so Mom would get out in her bathing suit, and she had a knack of being able to just float She would just get out there without any floating, pillows or anything, no pool floaty or anything like that. She'd just get out there and just lounge back into the water and just float there. So much fun. I love memories like that. So this was a fun painting to do because that brought back all those memories. I love when you can think of memories, especially when you're doing a diamond painting of something, a good thing, good memory. If you hear my computer, I am in the process, trying desperately to upload a video. I have been at this all afternoon. It has been the bane of my existence today. But I really want to get this video uploaded. So I will continue to work on that. Cross your fingers. Say a prayer. If you put out YouTube videos, the struggle is real. Sometimes the equipment doesn't want to behave itself and it just wants to do its own thing. But what are you going to do? We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm taping this on a Sunday night, and there's a football game on, and it's our favorite football team, so my husband is very excited about that. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to come in here for a little while and give him a little bit of peace and quiet, let him and the dog sit out there and relax and watch their game. So, and then when I took one look at this and I saw I only had a little bit more to do, I thought, you know what, let's tackle this. I'm waiting for my stuff to download anyway, so I might as well, you know me, make hay while the sun shines. And then once we're done with this, we'll go ahead and talk about our next project that we're going to work on. So now I only have this little small portion right here. And let's continue on. So what are you all working on? Any finishes? You know me, I'm close to my finish here. This is going to be my first official finish for 2024. I'm so excited about that. It's been a lot of fun. I look forward to hashtag DP Big Butts. They started it last year, Diamond Grandma and Shaz from Pencil Surprises. And it's just a really awesome event because it's giving women, giving everybody permission to love themselves. And that, my friends, is the greatest gift you can give yourself, is to love yourself. No matter what shape or size you are. Because you matter. No matter what. Don't ever forget that. Size is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Absolutely nothing. And the best part is with this particular event, I've seen so many people posting pictures of what they're working on, and there was one lady who said, well, I don't know if I would be able to use what I'm working on. It's a fish, so I don't think I'll be able to make the event this time. So I wrote back a comment and I said, you most certainly can. All you need to do is just write a comment on your picture that this is one big ass fish. It doesn't have to have a big bottom for it to qualify. That's one of the best things about Diamond Grandma's events. You know, the rules are, as long as you're having fun, you know, we can make it work into the event any way possible. So that's the main thing. And I've had a lot of fun with this one. Like I said, I look forward to it. Ooh, that was a bit aggressive, Deb. I look forward to it each year now. I start looking around for my canvas, you know, pretty early. And it doesn't have to be a person. It could be an animal. It could be anything. You know those trucks with those, you know, 2 sets of wheels on them? They're called dualies. Heck, that could be used for the big butts. Because when you look at the back of those trucks, they do have an extended rear end. Expanded rear end, I should say. So you could even use that. There we go. We're down to our last 2, my friends. I cannot believe it. We're almost done. And there we go. Last one. Well, friends, I am so pleased. This came out so nice. And we're going to go ahead, pull this back. There we go. Slide that out. And ta-da! Here it is, friends. My entry into hashtag DP Big Butts 24, hosted by Diamond Grandma and Pencil Surprises. There's my twin sister Judy, and there I am on the beach looking out. Now you can't see the front of us because we're probably holding a cocktail. But there we are. I love it. This came out so nice and it was so fun to do. It was a 30 by 40. And it was just a pleasure. So there's my entry. I will snap a picture. I will post it on Facebook to Diamond Grandma's page and to Pencil Surprises page. And there we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and put this aside, because I am now going to show you. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So, friends, let me just pack this all away. I will be kitting up in this very same case, this Craft Meats case. My good friend Trisha from Diamond Painting with Sweet Tea gave me. So I will be kitting up in the same container because I love it. It's a great storage container for drills. So my next project, my friends, I had originally got this because I just thought it was cute. And then when I decided to partake in this event, another event from Diamond Grandma, I went through my stash, and lo and behold, in my portfolio was this little beauty. And I got it not too long ago. And so the event is called hashtag Barn Life, and it is a Diamond Grandma event co-hosted by the Cajun Diamond Painting Cajun, and so let's go ahead and take a look. I love it. There you go. Isn't that so sweet? Now, evidently, according to according to the information that I've seen online for the event, it's anything to do with barn life, whether it be an animal or barns or a country scene, anything country barn like, you know, anything with a farm, anything like that. An animal, a chicken, a horse, a cow. So this is what I picked out. And I just love it because to me it reminds me of, you know, the cow is looking in like, you know, excuse me, may I please borrow a cup of milk? That's the true meaning of irony right there. A cow needing a cup of milk. Oh goodness, friends, I've gone and lost my mind. But this is going to be my next project. Now, look out for the next, for my kitting up in the next few days. I will have a kitting up video, probably by the weekend. I'll have that kitting up video for you. And so this will be started February 1st. And I'm looking forward to this one too. This is a really cute picture. And this is also a 30 by 40. And so there we have it. This is going to be February's project, along with working on my Together for Christmas DAC, and whatever small other projects that I have. Arietta, the Crafty Witch, I think that's what her channel is. She's doing an event in February, and I will look for the link to her video explaining this. And I have an Temu order coming in, and I happen to have a small little canvas that I want to do for that event as well. So I will, if I can find it, I will post it in the description in reference to information on her event. And so that's what I'm doing in February. Little Elsie here. I'm going to call this one Norman. If you've never watched City Slickers with Billy Crystal, you've got to watch it. City Slickers, the first one. There's a cow in there, and Billy Crystal's character calls him Norman. So I'm going to call you Norman. So we're going to flip this over, and we're going to show you one more time the Sisters Sassy Sisters, for our hashtag DP Big Butts 24. And I am so excited that this is done, and it came out so pretty. And I hope, Shaz, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope, Lynn, you enjoyed this. And I really had a great time bringing this to you and showing you the WIPs and Chats. My friends, until I see you all again for another WIP and Chat, or an unbagging, or kitting up, or kitting down, whatever that may be, until I see you all again, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Do all those YouTubey things that you do so well. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know if you've gotten anything finished rounding out January, and if you're into any events in January or February. And let me know how the weather is where you are. Let me know what's for dinner. I always like to know. And I want to know, most importantly, how are you doing? Because you matter, my friends, no matter what your shape or size. This is the best part about this event, my friends. Love yourself. Love the skin you're in. Because there's only one you. And you, my dear friend, are the best you that you have. Don't ever forget that. And I'm going to say, have a wonderful day. God bless each and every one of you. Take care. Happy crafting. Goodbye now.